Hello everyone. Do you want to build a LinkedIn lead generation engine that automatically finds leads, enriches them, and even writes personalized icebreakers for them, all without writing a single line of code? Let me show you how to do it with n8n, LinkedIn, Apify, and Apollo. All of that for low cost. Let's build a lead gen machine that works while you sleep. Let's go. First, you want to add a manual trigger. Then you're going to add an HTTP request. This will allow you to scrape Apollo with Apify. So we're going to call this run actor because we're running an actor inside of Apify. But first, you're going to head over to Apollo and you're going to log in or sign up for free. You don't need the paid subscription for Apollo. You will need the paid subscription for Apify, which I'm going to show you in a second. Once you've signed in, you want to go here on the dashboard onto people. In here, you will be able to filter out your leads. So by job title, company, location, industry keywords. So for my example, I have some e-commerce leads here. Job titles, head of e-commerce, e-commerce managers. So I got about 4.6k leads here. So all you will have to do is just paste this link. Once you have your ICP, once you got all your filters on, paste this link, head over to Apify, get a starter plan. Here you see the starter plan. That's the only way that you can integrate Apify into an n8n workflow. But here they are, Apollo scrapers. That's essentially what we're looking for. So from there, what we're going to do is click onto it. And now we're going to paste our link that we just got from Apollo into here. Next step is we're going to set up our Apify node on n8n using this page. I'm going to press save real quick because I've used this before. So what we'll do from here is click JSON. I want you to copy this. Send body using JSON, and here you're gonna paste it right here. Here it is. Next, you're gonna get your API token, essentially your URL. So here you're gonna go into API endpoints. Run actor. Here it is. Sorry, my big head is in the way. Run actor. You're gonna copy this. Head over to n8n again and paste it onto here. Make sure that you have it on post. You're gonna test this out. There it is. So that's your first node setup. Easy enough? So we've got the data, we've run the actor, now we need to fetch that data. So before we create another HTTP request for Apify, we're gonna create the wait node. So that wait node will vary on the amounts of leads that you have. So we're gonna do 500 leads here because that's the minimum amounts for this actor. But I would recommend 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But yeah, if you're doing more leads, then of course you will need more time. You can check how long it takes on your runs. For example, here results 31 minutes. That was 2,000 leads. Okay, once you've got your wait node set it up, you want to get another HTTP request node. What you want to do here is essentially get the leads. So you will go back into Apify. You will go into API endpoints. Here with me again, run actor. And you're going to scroll all the way down to get last run dataset item. So this is the get request. Here we are, we're going to copy this and paste it onto our lovely little node. Here it is. Call our node get actor /run. Alright, so now that we have all of this set up, we're gonna run the Apify one time. So we're gonna ask for 500 leads. 500 is the minimum amount for this actor. So I'm gonna execute the workflow. So I magically traveled in time 5 minutes later thanks to the power of editing, and we can see that we received 392 items. So not the full 500. If we had run it for the full 10 minutes or a bit longer, I reckon we would have had all of them. We can use this. So that is a great example to show you how you can play around with the wait node essentially to get how many leads you need. But now we're gonna get into the Google Sheets. So we're gonna create a Google Sheets where all of our leads gonna land into. So first we have to create the sheet. So you're gonna head over to Google Sheets. And here we're gonna create a new sheet. Gonna call it test lead YouTube for you guys. In here, essentially, you want a couple columns. So you need your LinkedIn URL, first name. Make sure you write it with a dash and make sure that it's all attached, no spaces. Then you're gonna need the job title, your organization name, the city they are in, and the icebreaker. Alright, once you've created your Google Sheets with all your columns, you're gonna head back over to n8n and you're gonna create a Google Sheet node. Here, I want you to go for append or update row in Sheets. And here you're gonna connect your sheet. So here you can easily connect your credentials. Just click on sign in with Google's. I've already connected mine. So here you're gonna select your sheet. So test lead YouTube, sheet 1. It's gonna map it for you. So here you have what you need. Column to match on, you're going to press on first name. And here you're gonna drag from your schema. So this is the last node that you've run. So here you got your first name, their LinkedIn URL, title, organization name. Hey, you want to put the organization name. I couldn't find it, unfortunately, on this one. So the thing is that you can drag it from schema or you can just directly write the JSON, right? So in that case, if you can't find it amongst all of these information, and if you know the right JSON, then you can just type it essentially. Then city, same, I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna paste directly. I'm gonna search the expression, there it is, json.city. So once you have all of your data matched, you're gonna execute this step. Here we are, we got our output, 392 items, and if we look into our lead sheet, there it is, a beautiful lead sheet. But you're gonna tell me we're missing the icebreakers, so let's do that right now. Here we're gonna create another node, Google Sheets, and we want to use the node get row. Here it is, get row in Sheets. Alright, we already got all credentials figured out. Same sheet right here, test lead YouTube, and then sheet 1, that's it. So we don't want this to link, by the way, so we're gonna execute this on its own. There we go, we received our output. Then the next step is to create a basic LLM chain connected to our OpenAI. If you don't know how to connect your OpenAI credentials, check my other video. So here, OpenAI. Then we're gonna give it a prompt that I've already got. I'm gonna put that in the descriptions for you guys to use. Next, you're gonna add a prompt. So here you're gonna create a first prompt, there will be a user prompt. And then for your message, you're gonna put the first name, title, organization name, city. Then you're gonna create a second prompt. Here, you just click add prompt. This will be an AI prompt. Hi, first name, how are things going at organization? Great to connect. So that will be kind of the structure of your icebreaker. So once you've done this, I want you to create a final Google Sheet node. This will be append or update, and this will essentially send the icebreaker to your lead sheet. Test lead YouTube, sheet 1, and all you need is your icebreaker. So I want you to delete all of these and just take the text from your basic LLM chain and paste into the icebreaker. Run it, and it will put all of your icebreakers into this row right there. That's how you create a solid lead generation system for LinkedIn that also includes lead enrichment and icebreakers. If you are interested by this video, make sure to check out the others, like and subscribe. And if you are a business wanting to automate some of your processes, reach out to me. My email is in the description. Thank you very much. Take care.